So at Nano, we really are all about human with AI. So we utilize AI in the sense of we will create intent prompts, which are AI-generated sentences that can identify some interests that your desired audience may have. But then we back that up with humans. So we will check over that. We may also use panel data to give evidence to whether or not those are actual affinity interests of your audience. And aside from that, we'll use the panel data as well to make sure that we don't leave anything that may not be so common or unfamiliar or stereotypical. The client that we've recently worked with that does this very well is Wella. They wanted to raise awareness of their nice and easy brunette hair dye range and wanted to break away from just standard, age and demographic targeting, and wanted to really utilize all the different affinity interests of their target audience. For this particular one, for example, Wella discovered that there was a gardening interest from people who are also hair dye or hair care lovers, which was really interesting since if you see a gardening ad, if you're on a gardening page and we serve you a Wella ad, just apparently makes you want to engage with them more. I think Wella did really well here because they shared with us that they did some previous research into their audience, which actually showed that there was some affinity interest that maybe we wouldn't actually have put together, or you wouldn't assume that people who are hair dye lovers or hair care lovers would be interested in. And we were able to include that as part of our targeting. And whilst it was niche, we were still able to see really, really good results from that. We saw 236% increase in brand consideration and a 31% uplift in purchase consideration as well. Just goes to show that you can really make a difference in the real world and not just on your media metrics.